Hello folks, and welcome to another Mac Tactics video. Apologies for the sound quality in this one. There's a thunderstorm going on right now and it is 27 degrees in my studio, so this has been fun doing this. This is a formation reviewing tactic for you guys. It's the 5-2-1-2. I'm going to put out probably 2 5-back formations this week. You can probably all guess why. If you're still playing the game and you're still interested in playing the game, I think next weekend league's going to be horrible for us all. I think rivals this week are going to be pretty horrible for us all. Certainly my experience in Elite so far has been not good. But I want to just start off by saying I know some of you probably are expecting to hear my position on the whole Nick road to the foot thingy. Nick, his boycotting, deleting of EAFC from content creators and stuff. I am not a big content creator by any means. I'm very, very, very small. I'm not monetized at all. I don't look for sponsors for my videos. I don't look for any sort of money revenue. I would like a money revenue eventually from YouTube. If I'm honest, I do. That's what I'm hoping for, to kind of continue to do this and give me impetus to do it. I want to keep doing these deep dive tactics and reviews for you and helping everybody I can. You will never see me promote opening EAFC points packs. I'm not going to say I don't do it, and I haven't done it. I won't be doing it again this cycle, certainly. I think it's a really slippery slope. I really disagree with the whole convention of having packs in a year-long game. I think pay to win in some games that are not seasonal and don't wipe like Tarkov wipes. But if you buy an Escape from Tarkov, if you buy something, one of their microtransactions, which the community hated the idea of, but if you buy something, it sticks with you through the wipes. FIFA and EA and EAFC are never going to do that. They're never going to allow you to have players or money transfer from one game to another, because at the end of the day they're looking after their bottom line. But I do think they have a responsibility to the community as well, and I think that they need to be protecting their community better than how they do that. And standing up in court and saying pack openings are a surprise mechanic, I don't think anybody can respect that position, and I don't think anybody should respect that position. And it's very different to opening Panini sticker albums, when you buy a sticker pack and you have it, or opening Magic the Gathering, buying those things. Those are bought and with you forever. This is an electronic game. We don't even own the right to own this account. I don't own this account. I'm given the right to use it, and yet I can spend hundreds, if not thousands of pounds on packs, and at the end of the game those are all useless, because eventually they'll close down the servers and that's my right to the game gone. So I do think EA have a responsibility. I don't think they do well enough. I'm happy to call them out on that. You will never see me promote points packs and pack openings. I will show you rewards every now and again for you to see how bad rewards are. I think the way they've handled many situations this year has been terrible. So I stand with any content creator who chooses to delete the game and not make content. I stand with anybody who chooses to not promote EAFC points. I think those are two things that we need potentially to do as a community. You know what I've said from day one. Build a happy community, build a successful community, be nice to each other, play this game while you're having fun. And that's what I'll endeavour to do. Give you guys tips and help to make this game fun. So, 5-2-1-2. Now that we've got that out of the way, 5-2-1-2. This is a really fun formation for me. It's not a tiki-taka formation, believe it or not, even with the 2-1-2, because we have our cam on comeback on defence. You can't see my team because obviously... Oh, there we go. We've got pictures and some dynamics, but most of the dynamics are gone. Glitchy as hell, this game. Glitchy as hell. Try and Shaw out up top because I got her in the Red Rivals rewards 2 weeks ago. I got Declan Rice this week, but I've already got untradeable Rodri, so I'm like, whoa, which one do I use now? Charles gets to play in midfield over Havertz. The reason for that is the 5-star weak foot, which Havertz has as well, but the high work rates, whereas Havertz is medium, but both are very good. So let's get into some gameplay. So here we are into the gameplay section, what we're all here to see. Me making a fool of myself normally. No, it was actually a good gameplay today. Had a couple of, I think it's 3 games in here, 2 short ones and a longer one. So let's see how we go. So straight away we change into our 5-2-1-2. You can see this guy wants to come down the line with Ribery. Remember, I'm not looking for tiki-taka play with this formation. I'm looking for a little bit more direct. Odegaard comes across and makes a good interception there. Shaw spends a lot of time kind of acting a bit like a lone striker. There, it's just rustiness. Made a pass on an offside position, which was silly. So, on defence, we can see how... Let me pause it here. You can see how you've got this kind of split between your strikers. Shaw, because she's on the stay forward one, will always be higher lined. Xavi Simons will drop back into that space. You can see Odegaard here, because Xavi Simons has dropped back into that space, Odegaard takes up a space on the left, so we end up with Rodri on the right and Charles in the middle. Now, I would probably have Rodri in the middle and Charles on the right because of our 5-star weak foot, so that's what a change I would make. But you can see here we have our nice back 5, Coleman and Sani playing the wing backs. I love having Sani 6 foot, so he's great for the big sweeping ball across. You'll see a lot of headers won by him. Van Dijk and Ben White taking up that lovely position there. Right, let's continue on. So what I'm looking to do, see Coleman getting a great foot in there. I'm surprised with that. He's only got 43 defence. I'm not entirely sure about all his stats, but he was good. Odegaard playing off to Shaw. We clip ball across. If you had a Drogba or someone, could be good. Straight away, because we've got them on join the attack, you can see we only had 3 at the back there, but they were nice and narrow. There I just managed to crowd them out. Now, I'll go back because watch. So immediately I switch to Ben White. And then I go back to Van Dijk. So I've got Van Dijk, you can see this green arrow here, that's me using teammate contain. So I've put pressure on him, missed the pressure, but because I'm using teammate contain, Van Dijk's coming across, can swap into Van Dijk, swap back to Ben White when I realise I've got the chance to make another tackle. So the computer's now bringing Van Dijk back into his natural position. And then that's what allows me to make that interception. So that's me using teammate contain effectively. That's how I would suggest you do it. Put pressure. You can see straight away Coleman has got forward from the break. Nice wee ball in. Composure just to take the ball down. He doesn't want to tackle me, so I get the goal. Straight away he's trying to do the technical dribbling again with David. Then to Ribery. I find people when they're trying to technical dribble against you and you've got a back 5, it's quite funny because you're going to have a player that gets in front of them, and we all know technical dribbling is brilliant, except if you have to make sharp turns. There, he got a really good snapshot away. I was not on him enough there. Should have put more pressure. Gets a nice ball out wide. Great shot. Very unlucky. That Travella type shot. Probably should have been a goal there. That's the physicality of Sani that I like there. That's why I've got him in over Sancho, who's great with finesse shots. Ta really aggressive. Charles, lovely pass through to Shaw. One time off. I didn't actually mean that for Xavi. I meant it for Shaw, but she gets space and then driven across. 5-star weak foot, which is brilliant. That was her strong foot, but she does have a 5-star weak foot. And then that game ends. So come on, spent an awful time here. We do eventually get into a second game. Yes, this team looks lovely. It's got the 5 across midfield. Looks a great way to set up for my 4-5-1 that I did with Victory Secrets. 23. Vicky secrets. So we're straight into our formation. We're just trying to find where there's going to be spaces. We're watching how the opponent starts the game. Starting by playing it around the back, which is good. He's making good passes. He's taking touches away. That touch, yeah, is good. He's trying to find that through ball, and eventually we managed to crowd them out. And that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to stop them being able to play in space. That was a terrible ball for me. I was hoping for Rodri to be more on the front foot. Here again, misplays the pass. Remember, I tell you, it's not a tiki-taka style formation. It's more of a direct formation. Bunny nearly gets that through. Get a second bite at it. Get to Xavi. And once we get into that position, we're going to score. And that's a nice thing about having the fullbacks on join the attack. They will get forward really quickly. And we've got 7 players in the box, so they're really encouraged to get forward quickly. Ben White doing good defending there. Again, first time ball through to Xavi. We can see the run of Odegaard. We get a bit lucky there and then mess up the pass. Here we allow him to come forward. We crowd out the ball well there. Pass back and send Bundy on a run. Looking for that pass through, can't find it, so go back to Charles, into Rodri. Find a wee space. Odegaard's made a nice wee run off a defender. Charles has got forward unmarked. Few wee passes. Find the space. We get lucky. We take a low chance shot with Xavi Simons, and what we're looking for is a rebound or a player to follow in. And Charles does that. Scores with the right foot. So 5-star weak foot again. Really important this time. So into the third game. This is a lot longer. This goes for the full half. So this person sets up with a 5-3-2. But it's not. Sorry, it's not a 5-3-2. It's a 5-1-2-2. Whatever it is. It's one with the CDM. So it's a really it's a lovely formation. I love the formation. So immediately they send in James on the overlap. Luckily I got offside there. I didn't trigger that. That was just luck. Here I was looking for a big switchy ball, but Odegaard wins the header. Xavi goes and that's running into a player there. It's annoying. It just means that your opposition is not using their defenders. They're waiting on the AI to do it. Because normally if I'd ran past a player there, I would have expected a human error at that point. And you'll see it again at some point. Same kind of thing. This guy loves these wee clipped balls into the wide areas. Plays it a lot, and then he's trying to drift. He or she is trying to drift balls in, and I concede. And I concede this. Like if I'm lucky in games, you will see I'm also unlucky at times. Tal wins the header. I try and head it down to Charles. Alvarez just gets in there. I mean, the big thing here is I make a huge mistake, and anybody that's been a defender in football can see the mistake that I'm going to make right here. Why did I header that back towards the D? Why did I do that? Never should have done that. That should have been headed away, not into danger. That was my fault. I can accept that one. So we start off, and I'm bringing Bunny forward. I try and do a wee heel to heel, but he's just allowing his AI to do what they need to do to make sure that his defenders are in the right position. So I kind of clock onto that now. Clock onto these long balls, and I'm like, right, I'm going to do one. And Xavi, lovely finish. And we get a nice wee celebration. And then we get started again. So, I mean, you've probably already called it. You'll see a ball shortly. He's looking to get the ball down the line, whipped cross into Drogba. And I know he's doing that, so I'm not going to let them do that. I'm determined that's not going to happen. Odegaard finds the run of Sani. If I'd had a big player there, that might have worked. Again, I hit that with Charles's 5-star weak foot, but it was never good. Here I try to do a corner kick routine. Please link me in the description people that are good at this and who have tutorials on how to do corner kicks, because I finally grab Van Dijk and I totally flip it. That's not what I wanted at all. So I'm just really bad at corners. Really bad. Then you can see the heavy connection. I'm trying to play a pass and he just runs the ball straight out of play. Great game. There's a wee clipped ball again, but I know I've got the pace to beat him there. There's the whipped pass, the whipped cross in. Try and find Drogba from deep. Xavi, you can see how deep he's dropped. And then actually that's a really good point to show you. So when you see here, Xavi picks up the ball in the return pass, turns, right. From here, this is our striker. You can see he is now deeper than our two centre mids. Our stay forward striker has gone super central, allowing Odegaard to play off them. But Sane and Coman are making runs that are totally unmarked. You can just see here from on the radar, his entire defence is there. Sane's in all this space. So the ball should be into this space here. That's what I should be doing. You can see how his team's set up. He's got his 4 across the back. His right wing back is way out of position trying to get back, which has forced his whole defence to shuffle across. Yeah. Get rid of all them. And let's see what happens. So I see it, but I'm too late. I've taken too much time and the defence has shuffled across. So it's all about pace. That there again, there's great reading of the play from me here. So as soon as I lose the ball here, I've got Charles going with the run. She's in the way, and that interceptor plus just means I'm getting that ball. Ball through to Odegaard, creating some space. Tried to shoot on a technical dribble, but was too slow. And the ball ends up back at Alisson. So he starts again. He's recycling through Roberto Carlos. Again, a switch out of play out to James. I'm not even going to try and say that name. James has a choice of going down the line or cutting back inside. If he cuts back inside, he's going to switch the play. We know that, and I am confident I have the pace to beat him. Nice wee one-touch passing inside my own half that creates the space for me to get out. Driven ball into Xavi, ball into Charles, Bunny, Odegaard, Bunny, Xavi, get rounded out. Now it's important when you're playing 5 at the back like this that you are quicker than I am. Great shot by Xavi, trickles past Alisson. Dodgy animations from the goalkeeper. Again, we're so used to that. It's important that when you're in this kind of playing a 5 at the back and you're matching up with a 5 in the back, that's the best way to do it if you ask me. But it's really important that you are a little bit more direct. There are times to do passy, but when you don't allow them to get their 5 back in position. If you get a 5 back, all back in a line, it's really difficult to break down. Even for average players, if you're playing against an average player, the AI from the 4 other players that they're not controlling will generally make up for any mistakes they make. So again, he's switching it, and it gets boring. That's the sort of switching I do not endorse. It is not getting him anywhere. He's got lucky with a Alvarez break there, but if you switch the ball 2-3 times and you're not beyond the midfield line, what's the point? This is another thing. Let's watch this. This is prime, what people would call DDA. Right, if we watch how this comes in, look how I'm positioned. He's got his Drogba, I've got my Van Dijk. Team of Season Van Dijk. Like, this is my header all day. Look at the trajectory of the ball. And then I miss it. Like, what is that? Let's try and get it. Let's go on. It's meant... Oh, I missed a goal. So immediately from me... I'm going to have to come back here. Right, here we go. So immediately from me playing it out, I'm playing the ball into midfield. Rodri out wide to Coman. I did try for a big crossfield pass. I missed it. Did a wee clip over the top to Bunny, who got inside. And that's what I mean about pulling their defence out of position. It's really important that you break up their fullback 5, their defensive 5. You've got fullback, CDM, fullback or wingback, and we've managed to create this kind of jagged effect. And as soon as you have a jagged effect, you've got space, whether it's balls along the ground, balls over the top. I've got Bunny on the run, and I'm forcing his centre back to turn and run. So there's no chance she's ever catching up with Bunny. That's it. We're done. So see, she's in. Great strike across goal and into the back of the net. Drogba starts off again. He goes backwards and big switch. And I'm watching for that big switch. I'm not allowing it. And he gets a big switch from Bombastic anyway. And I'm like, great. And he tries a big switch again, but you just put a player in the way. And that's kind of how you'd have to stop it. But like I say, he was going to do 3 big switches and barely be in my half. What's the point of that? So we get Sani down the line, quick ball in, lovely little through ball roll past the keeper, in the back of the net. And at this point I'm thinking, yeah, we're done. But no, we carry on playing. Again, big switch. Again, he's going to look for ball into Bombaster and then Zalim. We managed to get an interception with Charles. Find space, pushing forward, and the head's starting to go. From the free kick, we take it quickly to Charles. We try and clip over to Bunny. I try and do a wee juggle there, but miss the second one. Which is I don't believe that's toxic. If someone's head's starting to go, I'm not going to wind them up, but I am probably going to do a few more tricks, and I am going to probably be a bit more creative with my play, just to kind of maintain that winding up. Not wanting to make someone feel bad. I'm not going to be horrible. I'm not going to gritty or anything like that, but I am going to start doing a few more skill moves and things. So we're going through the middle again. Van Dijk passing to Charles. We can see Bunny making the run. We did try and get Bunny straight away, but the pass went to Xavi, so we come back on the offside. Again, another big switch, which is fun. And this time I'm just not, I don't tackle him properly. I try and get Charles to run into him to knock the ball away. It doesn't work, so he gets out with it. Nearly 47 minutes, and we have a corner. And we manage to get the header clear. And that ends our gameplay. So you see how the team sets up, you see how it plays. It's a fun formation to play because you're solid at the back and you have lots of options going forward. So I think that kind of works well for us. I think you're probably going to need formations like this in the next weekend league, so please have a go at it, see how you like it. Yeah, it's good. You can see that I was able to deal with pace, I was able to deal with physicality, and you will be able to do as well. I think this formation works well with the 5-2-1-2, the 5-4-1, the 4-1-2-1-2, they all work really well together, and yeah, those are the ones I would kind of go with at the moment. Or the 5-2-2-1, that's actually really for seeing out the game. So yeah, I probably just told you what my Friday video is going to be because I'm going to do a weekend league tactics. So there you go, it's probably going to be those ones. But I've got another tactic coming out on Wednesday, so hope you guys like that. Let's get into the tactics part. So now you've seen how the gameplay goes. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, all helps. I'm building something really nice here. This is how the team started off, and then it went into the 5-2-1-2 inside custom tactics. We are balanced defensive style, width 40, depth 65. A wee bit higher in this one. Build up play, fast build up, chance creation, forward runs. This is a change from the last time I did this formation from direct passing, balance and direct passing, just because I'm back to liking how this runs together, and it has changed the player instructions because of that. Width on chance creation is 45. We don't want to be too wide, but we don't want to be narrow. Players in the box 7, corner kicks and free kicks 3 and 2. If you have corner kick routine, no, you can go down to 1 and 1 because I know there is one for that. That's the formation. You've seen how that lines up. Instructions. So on our 2 strikers, we have Shaw on stay forward and getting behind. We have Xavi Simons on come back on defence, getting behind. We have Odegaard on come back on defence, get into the box. So as you've seen, Odegaard would move to the left side of defence, and Simon plays just in that kind of cam position off to the right. I might have been better having Charles and Rodri round the other way, but yeah, it worked for me. Charles is on stay back while attacking, cover centre, as is Rodri, stay back while attacking, cover centre. Our wing backs are on join the attack, overlap, and join the attack, overlap. which is different again. I would normally put them on balanced, but if you can use D-pad tactics, stick them on stay back while attacking and use your D-pad to send them forward. Our 3 centre backs, we don't touch them because we don't want them playing striker, and Allison was on comfort crosses and sweeper keeper. So that's all the tactics. Like I say, the wing backs can be, I had them on join the attack for that gameplay, as you've seen. Can leave you a little bit exposed though, so if you want to put them on balanced or stay back while attacking, that's fine. 2 centre mids, I have them on stay back. You could put one onto balanced. Odegaard come back on defence and get into the box. Again, you could have him on free roam. I'm just trying to do one that's just a little bit more rigid. So you guys have that opportunity. And Xavi Simons doesn't have to be come back on defence. I just liked him on come back defence because that is the type of player he is. He can pick up the ball in a deep position and run with it, as is Odegaard. Felt they were both really good at that. So there you go. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things. Remember, whatever's going on out there in Ether, you make sure you're having fun with this game. If you stop having fun, then stop playing the game. There's lots else we can play, lots of other fun we can have. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.